On this episode of Canine Corner, we are taking a tour around town. That's right, get ready to find out where you can go to keep your dog happy and healthy. We also have a favorite viewer photo that goes above a 10 on the cuteness scale. All this and more coming up right now on Canine Corner. Hey guys, welcome to Canine Corner, the show that guarantees to keep your dog's tail wagging. I am your host, Meagan Medick, and on today's show, I'm going to show you some of my favorite places in town to take your dog. So without further ado, let's check out a local hotspot for dog training.
Right hand across, short of the muzzle, tell it to stay. Rover, stay.
For head trainer Rick JACOBY, helping transform dogs is a labor of love.
Don't make any large amount of money doing this. It's just my way of giving back because my feelings for dogs.
While the Dog Obedience Club of Torrance was founded in 1956, it wasn't until JACOBY took his first class more than 30 years ago that his life took a different turn.
The class structure was originally designed according to AKC dog obedience rules. I've kind of gotten away from that a little bit because it's not practical for a lot of people anymore. Even though we still have part of the guidelines for that. So basically we teach basic obedience, which is different than behavioral issues.
JACOBY is now the president of the club and says he's shifted the structure of the classes to fit the everyday lifestyle of his students.
I try to teach more than just obedience. I try to teach them what's the purpose of a dog, how a dog fits into your life, how the dog's psyche works. Why do dogs do some of the things they do and other dogs don't? So you get more out of it just obedience.
The basic obedience that JACOBY and his two assistant trainers teach include the commands heel, sit and stay, the down stay, the recall, and the finish. Students get a new command each week for 6 weeks. The next 3 weeks are reinforcement and practice until graduation.
I don't use food, I don't use clickers, I don't use tennis balls, I don't use sticks. I use just something, everybody carries with them, which is love.
To learn, they have to learn the difference between what's right and wrong. So with that, what's wrong, they get the correction. But as soon as they're doing it right, you give them the praise so they understand that that's what you're looking for. The praise is always just as important as the corrections are.
The dogs work for you because they want to work for you, and they keep coming back because it's a proven method.
Classes are every Tuesday night right here at Walteria Park from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. And it'll cost you just $50 for an entire 10-week session. And even better than that price, all the money goes straight back into the Torrance community.
Since we're a nonprofit organization, we donate the money back. And with the distinction that the money can only go to city activities. The most recent one that our money goes to is the potty bag program. The potty bags that you'll find at this park, I think it's Heroes Park, and in Wilson Park, they have 2 over there. Right now, that's where our bulk of our money goes right now, is for those activities.
The club donates $4,000 annually to the city, and giving back to our community is just one of the reasons why the club feels like a family.
I came here the first time when I was 13 years old. This is my 4th dog that's been through this class, and I'm 52 now, so you guys can do the math. I do feel like it's a family. I feel like it's a family vibe out here.
We're on our 3rd and 4th generations of people coming through the class. We may have had the parents, the grandparents, even sometimes the great-grandparents, and now we're seeing the kids and the grandkids coming through. They're turning 14, 15, and 16. They're bringing their dogs through, so it's interesting to see the generations that have come through, and some of them with multiple dogs. They're on their 3rd or 4th dog that they may be bringing down. So it's nice to see.
Even after a dog completes and passes the 10-week course, many people still come out to socialize with friends, keep their dogs active, and practice with the advanced workshop group.
I love it here because every 10 weeks we get new dogs. It's an amazing. Some dogs will come in and they're very non-social, aggressive, and within actually the first hour you can see a big difference and a big change. A lot of people have almost given up on their dogs, and if they bring them here because of the socialization, they become great family members.
Usually by the third or fourth class, most people are saying, I can't believe the difference in my dog already. Not that they can turn their dog loose off a leash, but they're starting to get some control of their dog, which they didn't have before at all.
The training team knows that their club produces results with dogs. Even playful puppies are out here trying their best and getting better.
He rolls over and just wants to bite the leash. That's all he wants to do. He's actually sitting. He's sitting now, which is pretty good. And he's healing pretty good. He is. Yeah, he's doing a good job.
And a good job is exactly what JACOBY does for our dogs every week. For more information on classes or to join the Dog Obedience Club of Torrance, visit docot.org. Before we hop into a quick break, let's take a look at this month's favorite viewer photo. This month's picture is of the bathing beauty CHERYL DIANE. CHERYL is a cutie who was adopted from a Dog's Life Rescue. Thanks for tuning in, Miss Diane. If you want to see your pup on Canine Corner, send me their picture. Find and like us at facebook.com/caninecornertv. We have to take a quick break, guys, but when Canine Corner comes back, we are taking a VIP tour of one of the best animal hospitals in town. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Cook It Safe Challenge, where teams compete to make the right decisions about safe food preparations. Our challenge in this round, read and follow packaged cooking instructions and use a food thermometer. Let's see how our teams are doing so far. Team 1.
We just got 100 points.
We separated our raw food from our cooked food.
Team 2.
We got a 100-point green card for proper hand washing before our meal prep.
We've reached a critical safety point in the challenge. Okay, Team 1, let's check this out. Uh-oh, not a safe internal temperature for those hamburgers. That puts everyone at high risk for foodborne illness. You get a red card, undercooked. Always read and follow the packaged cooking instructions and use a food thermometer. Let's see how our winning team cooked it safe and avoided problems.
Well, I just kept focused on the 4 food safety steps: clean, separate, cook, and chill.
And we followed the packaged cooking instructions and took the temperature.
Can you cook it safe?
Hey everyone, now I am here at one of my favorite places in Torrance to take your dog. It is Harbor Animal Hospital. Now, Dr. KAUFMAN is inside and he has been looking after the pets in our community since 1990. He is going to give us a full tour of his gorgeous facility and tell us about some of the specials that he's offering you and your pets. Let's go. Hi, Dr. KAUFMAN.
Hi, welcome to Harbor Animal Hospital.
Thank you. It's so good to see you.
It's nice to have you here.
I just can't thank you enough for taking us and the Canine Corner viewers on a tour of your facility. One of the things I love about this place is you walk in the door and it's decorated so cute and it feels so welcoming and homey.
Well, thank you. My wife has taken over the job of decorating the place, and that's her goal, was to make it feel like a place that's nice to come to.
How many dogs do you think you've seen come through this door and back into your rooms?
Thousands, enough to get me tired just thinking about it.
Well, that's definitely a good thing in the Torrance community. Thanks you for that. But I'm ready to see how you keep our dogs' tails wagging. Should we go back and take a tour?
Sure, I'd love to show you around.
Awesome, thank you. Dr. KAUFMAN knew he wanted to be a veterinarian ever since he was in junior high school. Since this realization, he has worked with thousands of animals, gained many loyal clients, and has turned a doctor's office into a place everyone can call home.
Here at Harbor Animal Hospital, we are pretty much an extended family, and our goal is to go ahead and take care of everyone's pets. And for us, they're not just pets, they're actually family members. So for us, we think of them more like people's children. So it's really great, and it's a great experience to get to nurture them back to health, get them feeling better, and then to release them back home and know that they get to go home and be happy and healthy.
This is our reception area, the first place you walk into, obviously. This is one of our receptionists, Casey.
Hello, Casey. You too.
Our receptionists all have different levels of experience with animals when they start here, but we look for people. We like people that enjoy working with the public.
After checked in, every pet must be weighed. This is so the doctor can prescribe the proper dosage of medicine, monitor weight gain or loss, and determine if a diet adjustment needs to be made.
Hi, Megan. I'm going to take you back to one of our exam rooms now.
Okay.
We have 4 exam rooms. They're all decorated a little bit differently to reflect the different patients that we see. We have the bird room, the rabbit room, the cat room. Today I'm going to take you to exam room 4, which we have decorated for dogs.
The dog room.
The dog room, yes.
Perfect.
We have it set up right now with the K laser. We're going to be treating a dog in a little bit with that.
Awesome, let's go check it out.
Okay.
All right, so here we are, exam room 4. And it is very clearly the dog room. We've got dog decorations everywhere, and I feel right at home.
Well, we want your dog to feel at home too when he's here.
Perfect. Now let's get over to the exam table because I want you to show me everything about this K laser.
The K laser is a therapeutic laser. This is not a laser that bounces light off the moon or cuts animals. It's a therapeutic laser. The wavelength of light is designed to interact with the cells in such a way that it decreases inflammation, decreases pain, decreases swelling. It's got antibacterial effects. So we can use it for everything from dogs with arthritis and sore hips to lower back pain. We can use it for inflamed and infected ears. A lot of times we'll use it after surgery just to stimulate healing of the wound.
Here to help Dr. K demonstrate the laser is Daisy. Daisy, like a lot of dogs, has a painful lower back. She is sometimes hesitant to jump up onto things. So the laser helps make her feel more comfortable instead of using medication or drugs.
So we can certainly show you how we're going to do it. First thing I need is to have you put on your Oz glasses again.
Of course.
And I've already set the laser to the appropriate setting for her. And she won't really feel anything other than just a mild warm sensation.
Okay.
So dogs tend to like this.
Since Daisy is not in a ton of pain, her treatment takes about 5 minutes. Depending on how much pain your dog is in, you can use the K laser anywhere from once a month to once a week. Now that Daisy is done, it is time to move back into the employees only part of the hospital. Okay, so where are you taking me now?
Well, now we're coming to the back of the hospital, and actually if we turn to the right, this is our surgery room.
Okay, now this area looks a little bit scarier than the front.
Well, it's where most of the procedures are done, and I guess surgery can be a little bit scary.
It even says danger right here.
That's for a different kind of laser.
All right, let's go in. Show me what's going on.
So this is our surgery room. We do surgeries ranging from intestinal surgeries to surgeries on eyelids to fracture repair. We see a lot of dogs with torn cruciate ligaments in their knees that we'll have to repair. The surgical laser is used. We can make incisions with that. The incisions, there's less bleeding, a little less pain, especially in the initial post-op period. We can do procedures that we used to have to really worry about blood loss, and now we can do it with very, very little bleeding.
All of the tools in this room are of the most up-to-date technology to keep our pets as comfortable as possible. They even have a heated pad on the exam table and a very efficient sonogram machine, which Daisy volunteered to demonstrate for us.
This is Daisy's liver. And we'll move over and we can probably see Daisy's gallbladder, which is there. And we can probably go ahead and find a kidney, and that's her kidney. And again, we can probably get better views if we spend a lot of time, but you know, Daisy's being very kind in donating her time to us. So, and that's her bladder. So little Daisy, it's time to go out and go pee, Daisy.
While Daisy heads outside, Dr. K and I venture deeper into the back room to check out a non-surgical oral cleaning that the hospital offers.
Dental health is so important for our pets, and both for their comfort as well as just their overall health. Dental disease doesn't just cause bad breath and make you not want to kiss your dog, but all the bacteria there can cause health problems from the kidneys to the liver, just broad range for the dog. So obviously very, very important. What Dr. Norby is doing now is she's just finishing the procedure. She's actually probing, just like if you were going to the doctor. When you're finished with your teeth cleaning, the assistant will probe and see how deep your pockets are. And that's what Dr. Norby is doing right now.
And if you are planning to take your dog in on a regular basis, then you should become a VIP member, a rewards program that Harbor Animal Hospital has started as a way to thank you.
Our VIP membership program is basically a membership rewards program. We decided to start it. We started it this year. We decided to start that as a way of just kind of thanking our clients for being our clients. And so what that is, that for a membership fee, you get 2 exams, and you also get a rewards point back, so to speak, on anything that's spent here. So basically earning 10% for everything you spend. And then we take an additional 2% and put that towards a fund that we can use for helping to take care of patients whose parents maybe can't really afford to take care of them.
Well, Dr. Kaufman, I can't thank you enough for giving us this amazing tour of your facility. You guys are so up to date with technology, and I'm blown away at the medical advances that you guys have in here to take care of our dogs.
Well, it's a pleasure having you here. We love giving tours. We love showing off our equipment.
Great. Well, you know what? I think it's time for me to let you get back to saving our dogs' lives. Do you want to walk me out?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Being a gold medalist skier requires a lot of hard work, intense training, and time outside on the mountain. But taking care of my skin is easy and doesn't affect my performance. Every day I apply sunscreen and wear protective gear. I know protecting my skin will help prevent skin cancer and avoid wrinkles. I get my skin checked regularly by a dermatologist. 1 in 5 Americans will develop some form of skin cancer in their lifetime. My name is Julia Mancuso and I'm wearing orange to help put a spotlight on skin cancer.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, this month, you guys had some really good questions and concerns about spaying and neutering your dogs. And we got those answers for you in this month's Q&A.
What are the advantages of spaying or neutering your dog?
It has been proven that dogs and cats that are spayed and neutered statistically do have longer lifespans. And it's for many, many different reasons. If we spay a dog before their first heat, we virtually eliminate the incidence of mammary tumors later on in life. When you neuter a dog, you're going to help prevent many of the bad behaviors and the marking behaviors. A lot of inner dog aggression can be decreased. We can decrease some of the problems with prostate inflammation later on in life.
Are there any risks in neutering and spaying your dog?
For me to say there's no risk for surgery, I'd be a fool. I mean, obviously, anytime any person or any pet is put under anesthesia, there are potential risks involved, and our job as veterinarians is to make sure we keep those risks to a minimum. And we've gotten very good at that. With the advances in anesthesia, the advances in monitoring, and we can keep anesthesia very, very safe.
At what age am I supposed to neuter my dog?
There are some things that we're finding that are reasons to potentially let your dog, especially large dogs, get a little bit older before they're spayed. So we do now know that there are some correlations that dogs that are neutered early may be more likely to have cruciate ligament damage in their knee. So there's a lot of different things that we can look at, and it really have to, instead of just blanket making the recommendation to spay every dog at 4 or 5 months of age, we're now trying to look at things on an individual basis and try to figure out what's best for that individual pet. Should they all be spayed and neutered? Yes, definitely. But can it vary a little bit from pet to pet in terms of when?
I had a question. If a male dog is not neutered, does that make him more aggressive towards other dogs?
Most likely, yes. Dogs that are not neutered are certainly much more likely to get in fights with other dogs. And even if they're not the one picking the fight, if you're at the dog park with your dog and he's not neutered and there's another male dog that's aggressive and he's looking for somebody to pick a fight with, he's more likely to pick a fight on your dog that's not neutered than another dog that is.
If you have a question, contact us and we'll be sure to get you the right answer right away. Call us at 310-618-5762 or email caninecorner@torranceca.gov. Okay guys, that is going to do it for our show today. We have had a great day in the park, and let me tell you, I've got one happy but really dirty dog to go home and take care of. But thank you so much for tuning into Canine Corner, the show that guarantees to keep your dog's tail wagging. I am your host, Meagan Medick, and we'll see you next time.
And then we'll even make you put on these little funny glasses to wear.
Those aren't going to look funny on me.
No?
No.
It's just going to make you feel like you're walking around Oz.